Olunaku olwaleero ab'obuyinza nga bakulembeddwamu RDC Wambale District mukulu Stanley Bayole bakomishonize pulojekiti ya bukadde 7 ey'amazzi yasobola okuba nga ate ezimbibwa ne Ministry of Water and Environment ng'eyita mu kitongole ekya Nexus Green. Kakati kino kitegeeza nti abaana bajja kuba bafuna amazzi amayonjo ate nga malungi ddala eri obulamu bwabwe, era ng'okusinziira ku head teacher agamba nti babadde bafuna okusoomozebwa naddala abaana nga tebafuna amazzi naddala mu dry season, era nga bagamba nti babadde ne borehole emu yokka eyateekebwawo mu mwaka gwa 1957. Jjukira nti essomero lino ssomero kadde ddala era nga lyatondebwawo mu mwaka gwa 1912 era nga lirina emyaka egisukka 114. Oyogera naddala ku myaka gy'essomero lino limazewo ebbanga emyaka mingi, naye tanka zonna ezaaliwo zaasaanawo, ezimu zaamulunguka olw'obudde n'olwa chemical conditions ezigenda mu maaso n'ebirala ebizibu ebyazituukako nesobola okuba nga teziggwawo. Olunaku olwaleero kati tulinawo tanka gagadde egenda okuba nga ate eyambako okuba nti abaana bano bafuna amazzi amayonjo. Head teacher asuubizza n'agamba nti ke kaseera tuddeyo mu biseera bya Nabumali Bulaaya. Ebiseera ebyo nga Nabumali erina showers, swimming pool kati bagikozeeko, kakati n'amazzi aganyirira bagakozeeko. So ebintu bingi ebigenda bikyuka ku Nabumali High School era nga gwali ebweru eyo. Sisuubira nti onawo a better option mu Eastern Uganda okuba nga ate ojjako okuba nga ate oleeta omwana wano ku Nabumali High School asobole okuba nga ate asoma. Kati kugatte ku mukolo nga gutambudde ne launch oba commissioning ey'amazzi gano okuba nti gagenda kuba gabuna essomero lya Nabumali High School, oba oliawo mu future bayinza n'okuba nga ate baga extendinga eri Nabumali community.
God the Father, God the Son, and God the Holy Spirit will open. Amen. Hallelujah.
This project will greatly improve hygiene, facilitate co-curricular activities, and create a more conducive learning environment. It is a foundation for better academic performance and overall well-being. As we commission this water system, we commit ourselves to proper management, responsible usage, and diligent maintenance so that this investment serves generations to come. It is at this point that I call upon our local leaders to sensitize our neighbors in the community to be more responsible, care, and jealously protect the water point that has been offered to them. They must maintain that line, or else if this is not done, we shall be forced to disconnect it. As a school, we propose that the community sets up a water kiosk to protect the water point and its meter against vandalism. Once again, we thank the Ministry of Water and Environment, we thank NOSA and all stakeholders who made this achievement possible. May our God of beauty bless you abundantly. Thank you. Onwards and upwards. My name is Margaret Nabde, the head teacher, Nabumali High School. Thank you for listening to me. I now take this.
When we came here in 1973, we had flush toilets and showers in our dormitories. The board representative and your treasurer, when you are budgeting, please budget for renovating the water system in the dormitories. When I left the school, there was no pit latrine. We had flush toilets. We must see our toilets flushing again. I can assure you that we shall work as alumni together with the administration to make sure that all the houses get back their toilets and their showers. This school was called Nabumali Bulaaya not for nothing. We must get back to what we were many years ago. Engineer Sakwa, special thanks to you for leading us into this lobbying and of course several times coming here to see what is happening. Nexus Green and the Ministry of Water. My brother there was the patron of the Alumni 4 years ago. He retired and I took over. But for us, we don't retire when you're still breathing. We continue working and serving our school because we love our school. It is this school that made us what we are. That's why we try everything possible to make sure that we try to get back to where we were when we first entered this school. That one said, I now take this opportunity to invite my other sister, who is representing the cow, to come and make her remarks, onwards and upwards.
Clearly, it is really a very good gesture that you thought wise, because whatever we bring this school wanted water, and they have been lacking enough water. Now they have no excuse to do whatever they want to do in this school because we have sufficient water. And you have got a hard-working mistress, I know. She will maintain. You know, if you have gone once, bitten shy twice, you know that. So if you have been lacking water, and then you get it, then you mismanage it. Because I came when the commissioner was saying that it must be maintained, an account must be there. Let us not again run to the ministry that we want money to maintain this. Now, when shall we ever serve those ones who don't have water at their schools? Before you, we gave you and you are not maintaining. So for you now, I think they are putting you out of their books for some quite a good time. And I want to appeal to this Ministry of Water and Environment. These schools make up the biggest number of the community, the schools. But in most cases, the district, when it's giving water like boreholes, they give to villages, communities. They don't want to put the boreholes near the school. But yet, the numbers in the school sometimes surpass those in the villages. So if there is a way, we can consider these government installations like schools and giving them boreholes where we cannot afford despite the water. We make it a must that in every year, the district we enforce to say we give 5 schools or 3 schools boreholes. I think by 5 years, you may find that all the schools in the district have got enough water. But the challenge is, when these engineers of mine are budgeting, is there, look at me, my engineer, I'm speaking the truth. When we bring in the school, you will not help. Where you have helped, you put it on the boundaries. The school starts fighting with the community, which can cause also problems. So let us be very specific that every year we have 10 boreholes. 3 of them we allocate to government schools because these learners are part of the community. They even the voters. They are above 18. Yeah? So why don't we allocate? But you discriminate them. Those schools can manage themselves. They cannot manage. The borehole is very expensive for some of these schools. The budget is really a bit low. So let us have a plan around that. Ministry to start on it, and this plan, we see how you can. Now I'm happy that Nabumali has got water, and really it is enough. This can even be for production of our children in agriculture. We have land here, they can do a lot to use it very well and protect the other. The other one, my town plaque. This is your biggest institution here. Hey, you also now add something on what the minister has given.
Nze Maria Nakakande nga lokitongole ky'amazzi oba Ministry of Water and Environment tuli Nabumali High School twawadde amazzi amayonjo eri Nabumali High School okulaba nti nabo bannayuganda nti beyagalira mu nsi yaabwe nga balina amazzi amalungi. Amazzi agabaweereddwa gakoleddwa Nexus Green. Kitongole kya Nexus Green mukimanyi kitambuza amazzi ga solar oba agava ku maanyi g'enjuba system yakoleddwa Nabumali solar powered water supply system. Era olwaleero tubadde tugibakwasa mu butongole ab'e Nabumali era buli kimu kitambudde nga bwe kiri. Tufunye buzibu ku ssomero, teri abbye payipu zaffe, buli kimu kitambudde nga tukola ki bwe tukisuubira okutambula. So olwaleero tubadde n'aba disitulikiti n'ab'e Nabumali n'aba Nexus Green ne tubakwasa amazzi gano mu butongole. Era tubasuubira okuba nti mu myaka 10, 20, 30 tunaakomerawo ng'amazzi gatambula nga galina okutambula. So to emphasizing nnyo functionality. Balina okuteekawo embeera n'akakiiko. Tugenda bawa support, tetubalese, tugenda kubawa support okulaba nga ekintu ky'amaanyi kinnyikira ddala. Saagala system etambule nga balina okutambula kuba zino nsimbi za mwi wa musolo. Era twebaza nnyo ab'e Nabumali High School, Nexus Green, ba OBs, ab'e Nabumali abakwatizza ewamu okulaba nga ekintu kitambula. Naye okusingira ddala gavumenti ya Uganda, Ministry of Water and Environment, kintu kino yekikulembeddemu okulaba nga kitambula. N'olw'ensonga etubaagaliza okunywa amazzi amalungi n'abaana baffe obutalwala n'okubanga beeyagala nga bannayuganda mu nsonga z'amazzi. Ddala ssente eziwerako ayinza okuba nga eggwerenga mu bukadde 5 wakati w'ebitaano n'7 ze zigenze nsimbi y'omuw'omusolo, naye nga tumanyi kye tutaddewo okuba nti kiyamba omwana omunnayuganda. Esente zigenze tis worth it, there is value for money. Esente zigenze okuyamba omunnayuganda, omwana waffe, omwana owuwo ali ewaka asomera e Nabumali okuba nti anywa amazzi amalungi. Buli omu amanyi omugaso gw'amazzi amalungi. Twe tuganywa tukendeeza obulwadde buyinza okuvaamu ti amazzi g'obonywedde si malungi. So there is a reduction in the disease burden.
Mwogereko ku kya expansion naddala eri community nga official kuba mu ministry obaka kyeri abantu abali wabweru abagenda kukozesa ku mazzi gano.
Amazzi mu community waliyo amazzi gyegali. Issue etera okubeerawo ne community ebeera management nti abantu batera kumanya ngeri nti amazzi gano oluusi geetaaga okuba nga gali maintained okubeerawo ebbanga. Bwe baba wakataapu baagala kwonoona, bwe baba wakali baagala kusindikayo baana ne boonoona ekintu kya gavumenti, ne batamanya nti oluusi wabeerawo akasente akalina okubeerawo okumaintaininga amazzi gano. Naye sigamba mu community erina kunywa mazzi, wabeerawo akakiiko ke tukola okukwasaganya ensonga zino ke tuyita Water Committee, among other issues grievances eziyinza okubeerawo wakati w'amazzi. Community tetugirekeredde nejja kufuna amazzi we gali mangi mayitirivu era tukasuubira nti gajja kumala okunywebwako n'okudemonstratingirako abaana ba irrigation abasoma agriculture okumanya what it means okubanga olina amazzi ate ng'osobola okulima. So omugaso gw'amazzi mangi, omugaso gw'amazzi bibeera mugaso mingi nnyo agava mu mazzi, ne community ejja kuba beneficiary to this.
Akasembayo Hajjati nga ekitongole muli contented ne standard ya Nexus Green mulimu gwe bakoze?
We are very contented. Tuli basanyufu era tuli basiimu eri omulimu Nexus Green gwekoze olwaleero. Era nawe obirabyeko, nawe otuuseyo obirabyeko. Olabyeko panel ziteereddwawo. Omulimu guno gubadde supervised era guli supervised by bakugu. Era ne mu ministry mulimu by engineer abakugu abasupervising omuntu bajja muzine bakola. Omulimu gwera supervised and is up to the standard. Omutindo kuba tuweredde omulimu guno tuli bamativu. Era mu kyo kyolusonga kitukubiriza essomero n'aba district na buli omu okukwatiza awamu okulaba nga omutindo guno gubeera guli maintained.
Amanya n'ebitiibwa?
Amanya agange nze Mariam Nakakande olw'ekitongole eky'amazzi.
First of all, I want to appreciate the contractors, Nexus, because really, if they did do good work, we would not have been here today. In most cases, we are running up and down with contractors, blaming shoddy work and unfinished work. But Nexus has done the work and they have finished. Our school now has got clean water, safe clean water. And it's one of the biggest schools in the country and in this region. It is one of their model schools. So if they have done this work very well, we are, first of all, as government, very happy and we appreciate. So other companies should borrow it from Nexus Green Uganda, so that if they give you work, you do it to the satisfactory, the meaningful conclusion of the project, other than doing halfway and then you run away, you do things which really can cause you to be blacklisted. But me, I have loved the work they have done as an RDC, as the chief monitor of government programs and the chief commissioner. In fact, today he took part in commissioning and I was the commissioner. I have commissioned it. Our learners here, it has added the value to Nabumali High School. You know, we are revamping, government has got a program of revamping the traditional schools. So if now today we have got water, it is a milestone in regard to the revamping of these traditional schools. So I just encourage and urge the head teacher and the administration to maintain. We were guided very well by Nexus and the Ministry of Water and Environment that they should put an account separate for maintaining of this water here. Any breakage and any what they can come in and repair it other than waiting it to get again spoiled. Many schools lack this, but this is great. In fact, even the government, we use this school for many occasions. Of late, we had here the training of SPCs, you remember, the police SPCs who were guarding protecting the votes. They were trained from here, and we didn't have enough water. Now here, this facility now can accommodate more than 4,000 to 5,000 people. We can hire it, we can use it, so it's it has added value. Then too, the learners who study from here, most of them come from this community here, so it's also an addition. And by that, I want just to say thank you to the Ministry of Water and Environment, thank you to the contractor Nexus Green, and thank you for all the boys who have pushed to ensure this happens today. As government, we're also coming up with other measures to add on what OBs and the Ministry of Water has done to ensure these schools get back their glory.
Can this water be extended?
I don't think as of now, because it's limited to this school, and but if the Ministry of Water wished so, I think there are many gadgets they had to add on, not just to. It will be very hard. It's difficult to combine the school and because the community may not want to pay for the maintenance, and the school is paying for the maintenance, so we'll pay for the community. But I think we as a district, we also extending gravity water to different parts of the community. So they are having their own water. They have boreholes, they have gravity water.
Thank you so much. Unless you have a message.
Yeah, maybe a message I can now appeal to our learners and the parents that really we have to guide our children. There are many temptations in the country, in the world, challenging aspects of education. One, early childhood marriages. Two, drugs. Three, these funny drinks that they are drinking, they make them drop out from school. Today I was in some other school where I was telling learners that please desist from early sex. It does not help you. You have enough time after 25 years to do sex until when you get tired. But right now, can you wait a bit? You concentrate on the vision and the mission of your family. Some of these children are turning points of their families. They are changing agents to their families and clans. But you find when they involve into sex aspects, they get pregnancy, they drop out. The boys are hunted for defilement. They also now run away. So they end up, their families being rained, that they are nowhere to be. They don't surface anywhere. So I was telling the learners to desist from some of these habits that can deter them from achieving their mission and vision while they're at school. Because for us as government, we are doing our part. When we bring infrastructure like buildings and water, electricity, we want them to have a good environment for them to study and achieve their target of their families. Because whoever brings a kid to school, they have a vision to have improved lives in families and clans and villages. So I appeal to learners to run away from such habits, and also parents talk to their learners.
Thank you.
It's Nabumali Christine, and I am project manager for Nexus Green, and we are implementing a solar-powered water supply and irrigation project across the country. Today, we are here in Nabumali High School to commission a water supply project that is supposed to help the children access safe water for their daily use. This system is a solar-powered water supply system. It will have a borehole pumping 10 cubic meters per hour, and it's pumping into an 80,000 liter tank from where it gravitates into the different areas of use, the dormitories, the kitchen, the teachers' houses, and all the other areas. So we've provided 10 water points where they can pick this water from. We have also provided one tap for the community outside the school to be able to access water supply, because their water is really good enough. As I mentioned, they had their old system, but of course it was inadequate, so we came in to beef up their water supply, and this should be able to serve them for the next 20 years, of course if it's well maintained. Yeah.
What are some of the challenges you faced during this completion?
This particular project, we did not really have any major challenges because all the land is owned by the school. Normally, these are some of the challenges we get whether we have conflicts over the land, but this one is owned by the school, all the areas that we worked with for the school. So it was actually quite smooth. We implemented it in a very short time, in 6 weeks. This system was already complete. And since it's based on a borehole, we were lucky that the rains had not yet started, so also implementation was quick for us as contractors. So we had a very good cooperation by the school administration, and for some period the kids were also in holidays, so there was no pressure for, to make sure. So we could cut off the old system and be able to beef it up within that short time. So it was really quite smooth, no major challenges here.
Maybe the relationship between the Ministry of Water and your company.
Again, we haven't had any challenges with the Ministry of Water. They are our clients here. They provided support supervision because we had to work with them. Any challenges we get in terms of capacity, what do we need to extend? Of course, we are balancing budget and what we can provide. So they were always quick to come to us to resolve whatever issues came up. So also our relationship has been very good. We have the sociologists, the people who help us to resolve any conflicts that come up. So we're working very closely with those in case some of the stakeholders needed any clarification. The ministry would come in to make sure that they resolve those so that we can continue working. So for Nabumali, it has really been quite smooth, I must say.
After here, you're heading where?
After here, we are going to, next week we have some sites also to commission. In Bale still, we have an irrigation site in the city that we are going to commission. It's called Nankusi, so we are going to handle that. We have a few also in Karamoja, where we are in Nakapiriprit and Amudat, which we are also commissioning next week. So as I mentioned, this is a countrywide project, and we have our different staff in these different areas. They are all doing their part because we are supposed to close this project in the next 2 months. So we are really working hard to make sure that we finalize all this and hand over, and awaiting new projects from other partners.
Mpamvuko kubanga bwe twajjanga aba old students okuddamu okulaba nti tuzzaawo essomero lyaffe twasookera ku swimming pool. Kuba swimming pool eyo erina history ennungi nnyo mu bantu abayise mu ssomero lyo, naye bwe twatandika okukikola nga tulaba nti supply y'amazzi teri steady, so amazzi ago gabali gatawanya obwongo bungi nnyo kuba nti tuddamu okufuna amazzi. Twagulako ku pumps enafunafu tuginstallinga mu bawala yabadde supplying ku mazzi waggulu eno. Ate n'ekirala, essomero lino lyafuna amazzi mu mwaka gwa 57 kutandika okusima amazzi agavanga ku Manafa River nga gajja kuyita mu kyalo okutuuka wano. Egaali ga supplying tanks ezaali wano, tanks ne zikaddiwa. Mu mwaka gwa 57 gonna zaalirwamu. Kitegeeza system y'amazzi eyo yabadde weza emyaka kumpi 7 gyengenda okuweza omwaka ogujja. Kati bwe yakaddiwa tulaba tulina okuzzaawo amazzi. Twasooka ne tufunako tank eza black eza plastic okukendeeza ku bwetaavu bw'amazzi. Naye tutandika okulobinga butya bwe tufuna amazzi agasingawo obungi. Basooka ne batweka nayikonto emanju eyo ntoga nti kanekonto katuyamba. Tutandika okulobinga ministries. Ekyatuyamba nti ministry gitwalobinga minisita ate naye old student wa wano kiba nti kyatuyanguyiza kuba nti asindika omulimu guno. Ate ne batandika okukolagana n'abantu abali in charge mu ministry. Era mwalimu old student wa wano naye naye yaliwo much later. Kale tugamba nti katukole omulimu guno tulabe nti essomero lyaffe ddemu okufuna amazzi. Kubanga amazzi ku baana ng'olina abaana 100 ng'amazzi tegaliiwo kizibu nnyo. Ate nga bwe mmanyi essomero lyaffe liri yeesudde ebbanga ddene okuva mu kibuga. Kale tuyinza okufuna amazzi gali aga national water mu bwangu. Naye bwe tuba n'amazzi agaffe nga gali wano tugendako obuvunaanyizibwa kitwanguyira. Era twebaza nnyo ministry olw'okuba nti baawulira omulanga gwaffe ne batufunira water system. Ne twebaza bacontractor aba Nexus Green okuba nti batukoledde omulimu omulungi ate mu bbanga eppanvu. Omulimu guno gwatandika mu October nga gwako omwaka oguwedde. Kakati tuli mu February, tuli mu March naye omulimu gwaggwa by February. Olaba nti omulimu gwanguye, abaana bagenza okudda nga amazzi weegali ate kati gamaze okubeera commission.
Kale tusiimye nnyo. Amannya n'ebitebwa?
Amannya nze Matovu Waswa Collins, nze patron waba All Students Association.
My name is Margaret Nabde, head teacher at Nabumali High School. This afternoon of the 6th of March 2026 has been a commissioning day for our new water project that was given to us by Ministry of Water and Environment, and who contracted Nexus Green. Nexus Green has done a great job, and today the taps have started running. The project came as an outcome of the very many challenges we've had with water shortages. And so in 2023, when I shared with the old students about our challenge here, word got to our OB, who is the State Minister for Water, the Honorable Cheptoris Sam. So he did send part of his technical team who came and looked at our boreholes and all the water sources that we had, and even managed to repair the historical borehole that is behind the administration block, right behind here. That borehole was first sunk in 1957. So he repaired it, and it is still functioning up to now. But then that water has been insufficient. We then had the original water reservoirs, one of 70,000 litres and the other of 40,000 litres. But these tanks had over the time they had started leaking. We tried to repair, but it was beyond repair. So we continued having the conversation, and last year we were pleased to be told that our prayer had been answered, and we had been offered a water project worth 700 million Uganda shillings. Yes, Uganda shillings. And so when we looked at what we had been offered, we had been offered a pump house, which has, of course, the pump, and it has a guard room, it has an EcoSan facility, and it has solar panels that power the pump. But then the pump is a hybrid one, that in times like today, when it is so misty and the sun cannot come out, we can use UEDCL. Yes, and then they gave us a reservoir that has a capacity of 80,000 litres.